Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Simulation Soccer League. It is the minor league match day 7, and guess what? We got commentators. It's been a while. I know you guys have been waiting. You guys have been putting up with some good music in the background, but we don't even just have one commentator for this match. Of course, we got Pablo Kawasaki here, but we're joined by Summer Stood as well, so we got two. Yes. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Pablo. I mean, joining the comms for a match, it certainly feels better than watching a match
It's
without it.
definitely, I feel that. And it's going to be a long one here. Of course, we got 5 matches here. Saw how long it is, and I'm like, oh, geez. So,
That's it then. Match day 7 of the
yeah,
minor league this
absolutely. But
season.
of course, we do have
We've got
5
5.
matches here. We got Paris, Cairo City, Cranked and Athenai, Montreal United against Capstad, North Shore United, Inter London, and Rapid Magyar and Seoul, a rematch of the Cup.
I mean, the biggest one. We are starting off with the biggest one here. Montreal versus Kapstadt. The first was the second match now. Let's see if Montreal maintain their unbeaten run or will Kapstadt ruin their
Absolutely.
Montreal's
This is
party.
a high profile match, as you're just saying. Very high profile. Of course, you got Capstad and Montreal, the 2 top teams in the league, going at it here. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes here. It's going to be Capstad in the green going from left to right, and it'll be Montreal United in the whites going from right to left. Early thoughts on the matchup between these 2 teams. What are we going to be expecting?
We can expect a couple of goals to be scored in this match, to be honest, because both the teams have been firing, at least in the goals department. And Dobravin, oh my goodness!
You
It's
definitely called it right there. There's going to be some goals, and we just saw one. Dobra just had so much time. He gets the pass from at like 2% here, gets around Clark, and just drives around the goal. Nobody challenges it. And look, that went near side, it looks like. Near side on the post.
What a goal! Not even been 10 minutes, and Capstad take the lead.
Look at that. Capstad definitely wants the win, because if they do pick up the win here, they will tie Montreal United on the top of the table. So it will be very interesting to see how it goes for these 2 teams.
Definitely agree with you, Demi. Dobra again?
Ooh. Offside, offside.
It's like it's another Capstad throw in here. And the first corner of the game.
There we go. We got Fanto Benz coming over to take it. He's had a couple of really highlight games the last few weeks. And he will try to see if he can get something going here, but it's not going to lead to anything. Clock is flying, though, right now. We did say there was going to be some long games, but probably the highlights are coming on later on as it goes straight towards the 27th minute now as we return back to the field to play. We'll have Clark here with the ball. Plays it back towards King. Finds Skovgard. The other Skovgard's over on the wing, but they're going to hit it forward towards Takahashi. Takahashi in for Dubrich, who gets knocked down, but the referee says all ball from that challenge from DeWitt. And Capstad will try to go the other way. It's at like 2% now with it. He's always got that energy, trying to play the cross. He will find Dubber. Dubber gets knocked down by Millwall. And it's a penalty. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Oof.
I don't know, mate, but it's Ashworth taking it, and it's 2-0 for Capstad. It's 2-0. Louis Ashworth scores his 6th goal of the season. Man, after 28 minutes, Capstad take a 2-goal advantage over Montreal.
And that's just so unlucky for Saren Satral. He goes the correct way, but that penalty was just taken way too powerfully there for the goalkeeper to be able to keep it out.
Going back to the penalty, I mean, on first viewing, it did look like, I mean, there was just a slight contact and might just have been a hard decision, but hey, ultimately, you got to respect the referee's decision.
Absolutely. So, but can Montreal respond here? One goal before the halftime break would be huge for them. But it doesn't lead to anything here. Instead, it's going to be another Capside attack. Ashworth, another opportunity up close, but a good save.
So another Capstad corner with Lightning taking it. Possession still though with Capstad. An excellent tackle there from Millwall. All still with Capstad. Ron. And it's 3-0. 41 minutes. And Capstad are dominating the proceedings over here in this match.
Unbelievable.
What are we?
We were just talking about Fanto Benz having some career games, and he gets on the other end of this one. Again, Calderon, just too much time and space to walk in. And this time, though, they play the pass instead of the shot, and it's a great finish. Goes here towards the halftime break here. Again, the XG, of course, is up there. That's 2.2, and not even a shot on target yet. Just nothing going for Montreal in that first half. It's been all Capstad. What are your halftime thoughts?
I mean, the XG match story simply reflects what we've seen in this first half. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, look at the XG of Capstad and where the XG of Montreal is. Montreal need to do something in the second half, otherwise it will be their first loss in the season. I mean, this entire season so far, Montreal have been playing extremely well. I mean, they've been scoring goals left, right, and center. And all of a sudden, I mean, I don't know what has happened to Montreal here. Overconfidence, maybe?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. The second half is underway here, though. Will we be seeing any changes? They're going to have to, of course, be much more on the attacking front if they want to get themselves back into this game. So we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen between these two squads. But it will be an early free kick here for Capstad.
Minutes have gone by and still Montreal have not taken a shot on target.
Just nothing is going on for them.
Lightning now makes a bombing run on the left hand side. Finds Calderon. Played beautifully by the Montreal players, but the position is still with Stad here. Looks like Pupinas is offside there, meaning slight reprieve for the Montreal defenders. But it's yet another corner here for Capstad. Ultimately, just couldn't make anything out of it, unfortunately for Capstad there. But another corner for FC Capstad. Lightning taking it again. Inches away from the crossbar there. Capstad player couldn't just drive it into the goal there.
No, the clock definitely flying, though, as you're saying. Capstad just continuing on the attack here, and just nothing going on for them. As we see DeWitt with it, finds out like 2%, finds Skovgaard. Kupinash, he's come on as a substitution. Works it with Moff, their new draft choice. Nice little pass in front, but Xavier will clear it away. Another opportunity. Vanto bends, but it's an easy catch there for the keeper.
Another Capstad corner now, with Vanto Benz taking it. Alderon just couldn't head it towards the goal. Means the score is still 3-0 in favor of Capstad. Looks like it's a Capstad counter-attack now. Ashworth trying to find like 2%, but and Montreal make something out of it. Skovgaard now tries to take a shot. He just airballed it. Another Montreal corner now with Skovgaard taking it.
Okay. First
The headers went
Is that
straight
the
into
first
hands.
one? Are we counting that? Is that the first one on goal? We'll have to wait and see. But Capstad still putting it forward at like 2%. Finds Fantomans, and they almost got the work pass for another goal again.
That was Montreal's second
Okay.
shot on target.
By the nice little corner.
Another routine stop.
Yeah,
there
very
for Stan.
simple. Skovgaard.
On and
Yeah,
off from
moving
Montreal.
up here in the 81st. With the corner kick, going towards the near post. Xavier putting it back in. Sinclair finds power, and wow, he powered that one right onto the crossbar. But it's going to be offside against Delbridge there, which shuts down that attack. It's just that kind of day for Montreal United.
It is, isn't it? Clark making a run again. Finds Millwall.
That'll get blocked here. And yeah, we got Moff on the counter attack now. Lightning, Skovgaard, Kupinash. His shot, though, goes over the bar. So really, after those first opportunities early in that first half, second half hasn't really led us to anything. Just a few more extra XG than anything. But well, again, maybe just one more corner kick here for Montreal United. See if they can get themselves a consolation goal. But it's going to be an easy grab here for Jones, as there goes the full-time whistle. It'll be a clean sheet for Jones and FC Capstad, as they have given Montreal United their first loss in the minor league season. And now we have a tie at the top of the table.
And the league has just blown wide open. I mean, now as things stand, Capstad and Montreal are equal on points. With, if I'm not wrong, Paris are just 3 points away with their game still pending. So, if results do go Paris's way as well, could be seeing potential three at the top situation after this match day. But anyways, though, I mean, that was dominant performance from Capstad in the first match. And move over to the next one then.
Absolutely. So let's see here what will be our next match on this match day. And I realized right now, it's always really cool to see here all the time zones of everybody we have. It's definitely very interesting. But yeah, we got North Shore United against Inter London. North Shore definitely had a great start of the season. Inter London, not so much. As we take a look on the standings, of course, Inter London just the 3 points on the table. North Shore right in the middle of the table at 9 points. But anything can be possible here. If London pick up something here, they're right back in the season.
With North Shore kicking things off in the first half. And after the first 5 minutes, there hasn't been a single shot scored at all by either of the teams.
It's a little bit different than our opening game. That is for sure.
Ramos now.
Ooh.
Which means This is the first corner of this game. Rashford taking it. Possession though still with the North Shore players here. Finds Warwick. Ooh. It was just wide of the goal there. Could have been a wonder goal if Warwick had scored that in, but hey, ultimately just couldn't hit it to the target. All now. James, back to ball. And beat it to target of course. His first goal of the season. Man oh man.
I'm more surprised that it's his first goal of the season. Definitely a player who usually gets a lot of assists and goals in Derbytop, but finally breaking free right there. And man, what is this pitch and these colors? Like, look at this angle. How can you tell who's on what team? But what a finish there. This is a great start here for North Shore United. Definitely what you expect from these two teams.
Definitely. Derbytop finally opening his account for this season. Looks like it's an Inter-London counter-attack here. But Mobeck authoritatively claims that one.
Yeah, no problems there. Mobeck, definitely always one of the top goalies here in the minor leagues. It's going to be very tough for this London team to be able to find a breakthrough. They're going to need something special here today. We have Rashford here working it here with work. Finds Chicken. Definitely playing their last season here, as Chicken will be retiring. A new academy player is on the way. But we have Ball here on this left side. Finds a good shot there, but that opportunity from James will get blocked and he'll go for a goal kick.
Another North Shore throw in here. Summers. Ball now passed back to the North Shore keeper. We can now. Ball now. And Summers, but beautiful stop there from the Inter-London defenders.
They're holding it down so far. What I have seen as well, Gunn Jr. had one of the most impressive games in the Cup. I think it was like 15, 16 saves. I think he had a 9.0 in defeat. So it's just, if anyone is going to be able to keep this Inter-London team, it's going to be that defense and their goalkeeper.
For sure. Possession though expertly stolen by the North Shore players. Rashford now. Finds James.
Oh, I thought that was in. I saw the net move and I thought that was finding the post, but it just hits off the side netting.
Another North Shore corner here. Rashford taking it. Just that moment I thought that the ball went into the goal, but hey. Chances now.
If London is going to attack, it will be on this counter-attack. This is where they're going to find their opportunities. Like Steiner, trying to put that one up for Kane. Can't get it, but we'll get a second opportunity on the cross here. Finds a player, still bouncing around. And finally, James will be able to settle it down.
It's been half an hour of play so far, and London have just had one shot taken so far. And one lone shot wasn't, even on target. But hey, let's see what happens. London taking this corner, but Rock of Gibraltar was there for North Shore United. Ice in the veins, taking a bombing run on the left there. Finds Francis. Brannigan shoots now. Means another Inter London corner here.
Definitely. If you did see my top 10 list on players to commentate, I might have to keep an eye on Davidovic there. That's definitely a fun name to keep saying, as he's been pretty strong right there on the attacking line for London. But once again here, we got North Shore here. Maybe one more attack here in this first half because they know a one-goal lead is never safe. Need to find that second goal. So let's see if Ball can be able to bring this ball forward. He will cross that one in. Can't get it cleared away. Derbatov, second opportunity. Nice ball out towards Warwick. Warwick down low for Summers.
It's 2-0 for North Shore United with Kelsius Summers scoring that goal. Man, what in this goal pretty much shows North Shore United's performance throughout this half. Completely dominant.
Definitely. Yeah, it was just some great passing. They've been working that ball around the box, and finally, with Work just having so much space there to play a low ball, had a lot of jerseys in front, and they're able to get one in. Maybe they'll get one more here on this free kick. Let's see if Banana can do something here. As Banana finds Gibraltar, switches it back to James. Chicken. Will he strike it from range? Yes, he will, and that didn't go wide by much. And we go straight towards the halftime break, folks. It is 2-0 North Shore over Inter London.
While I could commend the performance from the defensive unit of Inter London, but ultimately they just couldn't do anything against this North Shore United potent attack.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We'll see if there's going to be any changes, though. Maybe some fresh legs can help them out here.
Moving on to the second half then. Yes.
It's the veteran. Yeah, it's their veteran, their one veteran presence right there on this minor league team. Gaston Poggio into the field. As the rest of the team, I am pretty sure. Give me 2 seconds here.
And now,
yeah, their whole team. Ooh, good chance. Good chance. This is what happens when you put on that veteran presence. Because their whole team is season 20 and 21 players, with Poggio being their lone season 11 player. So interesting here. Very young team on Inter London.
Another throw in here for North Shore. Auric now. Floated cross, but Duncan Jr. is there. Assertively catching it. Gum throws it to victim. Means now. That was a lovely move, but ultimately couldn't do anything because of the presence of North Shore United keeper Mobek.
Well, let's see here now if North Shore can do something here. See if they can move this ball up on this right side of the field. Warwick into pressure. We got Rashford. There's a lot of space for him to go. And he strikes out the post. Rebound for Summers. Can't get it put in. That was a huge chance to, I think, probably at that third and final nail in the coffin.
How did they not score that with all the players piling on? Looks like it is our chance for Inter London, but lucky there. Auric now finds Rashford. Summers now, but just couldn't drive it inside the goal.
Continue here. London might get one here with Kane. Poggio. Swoosh! And he fires it over the goal.
Another Inter-London attack here. Was intercepted by Nottingham players with Rashford now. Passing it to Summers. Summers trying to take a long shot, but didn't make enough of that chance. Which means after 73 minutes, folks, the score still remains 2-0 in favour of Norwich. The Norwich United corner here. Possession though still with Norwich players. Ball here. It's the side netting.
Side netting. You see that net move and you just get instantly excited. You think that's going to be a powerful goal. Everyone, even probably fans on the other side of the field, are already cheering. And just how it goes.
London have to do something over here if they want to stay alive in this match. Because so far, as just one-way traffic. With North Shore United dominating the proceedings. But I will agree with you that presence of Poggio has elevated the game of the Inter-London players.
No, it definitely has. And I think it's just that little bit of extra TPE as well, which helps. Where a majority of the team are in that 500 to 600 range. Yeah, Poggio coming on with a 900 TPE. It's just that improvement on the squad. So very likely probably not as active on earning, but as the focus probably is towards the players who are active. But if Inter London want to get some points here, might have to look to keep him on for the full 90 minutes.
Oh! Tries to take a shot, but that was well held by the North Shore United keeper. Another Inter-London throw in here. Kanji finds Davidovic, and Davidovic scores a second goal of the season. And after 82 minutes, the score now stands North Shore United 2, Inter-London 1. Man!
It's going to be one of my favorite players' names to say. Yeah, Davidovic right there. Brilliant finish. And again, it just brings that question. Should they be starting Poggio? But there's some great passes. And, just on side. Stays with ball over there on the left side. And he puts it into the back corner.
London salvage a point here.
Oh, here we go. Corner kick. London. Can they find a tying goal? Poggio on the take. We'll play it back for Kane. Davidovic! Oh, that was there.
That was there, but hey, look at the opposing defender too. It's taken after all. Officially, minutes of added time now. And North Shore United corner. Rashford taking it. Saved easily. Another North Shore United corner. Ball swinging in. Possession though still with the North Shore United players.
He wins it. Can they get enough time? One more attack up the field. That's good. Here we go. Lichtsteiner. He's got it on this right side. He's looking for some support, though. Just himself. He's going to cross this one in for Sanji. It's up. And Mobeck will make the save. It's going to be offside regardless, but man, the chances were coming. The chances are there.
Another steal here for Inter-London players, but this full time North Shore United in this match courtesy of 2 goals from Bimitar Berbatov and Kelsia Summers.
Great final game here. Player of the match, Chris Work, definitely did deserve it. Got an assist there, was very active on that right side of the field. 7.8 for ball. Both those two just unrelenting all game long. But got to look here. Interland Poggio, 6.9. Waynes. We didn't talk much about Waynes, but a 7.1. Great result from them here for London.
Definitely. I mean, London did improve after Poggio stepped into the pitch, and the last few minutes from Inter London was certainly, I mean, they certainly showed why they are among the youngest teams in the minor league, with everyone from S20 and S21. But
Not definitely. So always a tough team, but Inter London, maybe make a little changes and they can make a move up the table.
can now third match here. AS Paris versus Cairo City. Thoughts on this match,
Well,
Pablo?
this is going to be a tough one here for Cairo City. They're going to be dealing with a unrelenting attack with Eric Belmont up top for Paris. Of course, Cairo towards that bottom of the table. Paris picking up that goal differential. It's going to be a tricky one, but anything can happen here. I will be 2 seconds here, and I'll be right back.
Paris kicking things off. Paris slowly passing it off, and Winslow finds Belmont. Stopped Lizard. Lizard finds Aoi to Dybala. That was a great block there from the Cairo defender. Means in the first minute to see Paris' first corner. Dybala taking it. Position though is retained by the Paris players. Oh, that was an offside.
Yeah, it's going to be an offside there. So this is one of the things you have to deal with a puppy. You're on puppy duty all the time. You can't keep their eyes off of them for 2 seconds. So we're dealing with the puppy duty as we commentate here. As you have Dybala coming through on the right side. Dybala
scores! And it's 1-0 for Paris after 6 minutes. I mean, all the matches throughout in this game day, in this match day so far, we have seen a score. A goal scored within the first 10 minutes of every game so far.
Yeah, it's just when those teams start to settle in, start to get a feel of one another. They still have full pressure. This is when they start to make things happen. As Kenderlin almost got something going there. He took a little bit of a stumble. As Sinclair will try from range, but it's going to go over the goal of McTendy. But it's expected here. You definitely expect Paris to have a comfortable win here in this match.
On paper, you would agree, but ultimately, this is football. It means this will be Cairo's first corner of the game. Herrera taking it. Stammerson clears it, and Tendi catches the ball easily. Goes it straight away to Lizard here. Lizard. Bradford. Back to Aoi. Comes in a through ball to Belmont. How did Belmont miss that? Belmont again with the attack. Foot cake now. Lizard. And Dybala scores his second goal of the game. 5th for the season. After 11 minutes, Paris lead 2-0.
That was just way too easy. Lots of space down this left side for Lizard when he gets this pass here from McFootcakes. Players just couldn't keep up with it. Low cross. And Dybala did well to shake free of Narvaez to get to that ball first.
Cairo players were not attentive inside the penalty box. There were 2 players inside, but cover wine now.
Couldn't keep up with the pace.
And it's a hat-trick! Hat-trick for Dybala within the first 15 minutes of the game. Yes, Paris are running riot here.
Unbelievable. They're just coming in with so much speed and pace here. So Dybala, though, the thing is, at the beginning of the game, we were thinking, okay, I was saying Belmont's gonna be the one getting the goals. Not Dybala said, you know what? I'm gonna get them today. I'm gonna add some to my tally.
Trying to make something out of it. Timely interception from Sinclair. Sees that position now. Position back with Parisians. The Aoi. Atford, but straightforward save with the Cairo keeper there.
Well, now we're having a little bit of a pause here. So we had a lot of craziness in those opening few minutes. See what can be built on from here. Or are we going to go just straight? Oh, there we go. We got something going here. 33rd minute. Ultimus' pass. Sinclair. Slothinson, one of the rookies this season, finds Sinclair. Snezhevna. They're just going to continue going in a square right now. See if they can find any avenue to get this ball forward. It's Fensterhausen able to intercept. And Bradford looked to have lost it there towards Herrera. Now we have a counterattack the other way. Sinclair once again. Sinclair going tricky here. Sinclair! And they get to Kenderland! They pull one back. Can't count out Cairo just yet.
And it's 1! And it's the first goal for Cairo City in this match. Straightforward goal from Kenderland there. After 35 minutes, Cairo City scored the first goal of the game. And with this being a high-scoring game so far, you could expect Cairo City to score more even.
Well, that's what happens. You leave it open for a chance, and we might get a second opportunity. Sturm! Oh, no. He's got to be wishing he's got to be hitting the net from that distance. That was a big chance there for Cairo to add a second.
That was. And will Cairo be looking back at this moment, thinking that if we had scored there, if we had scored from that opportunity, we could have made something out of this match. Belmont now. It's the post. Belmont has been unlucky so far this game. Looks like maybe 2 minutes of added time in this first half. Thus seeing another Paris corner. Hausen, Lizard. Expertly blocked there by the Cairo player. And it's half time.
Yeah, half time here. 9.5. What a half there for Dybala. 7.8 though for Beckett Sinclair on the other side as well. So it was a comfortable half for Paris, but that one goal for Cairo gives them a little bit of life going towards the second half.
I mean, just imagine if Sturm there if Sturm could have scored from their opportunity as well, I mean, we could have we could have potentially had another blockbuster second half here. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, definitely. If these opening 10, 15 minutes or so are going to be critical for this Cairo team if they want to have any opportunity to get back in this game. So we'll see how they will respond. No subs. So we'll see if they do anything formation-wise to get them that second goal.
What was Aoi doing over there? Simply giving a goal kick to the Cairo City players here.
Oh man, you're probably gonna have a word with him after that for that one. But we have Lizard here working with Wince. McFoot Cakes hits his forward towards Lizard. Nice ball. And that large frame of Ultimus will be able to clear it away, but lets you take this one.
And it's Aoi's first goal of the season. Man, oh man.
Is that the first goal ever for Aoi?
No. First goal, certainly of this season, please. Coincidentally, Aoi scored their first ever goal in SSL against Cairo City last season as well.
Wow, there you go. Definitely something to learn right there. So good to know. Aoi, though, first goal of the season, an impressive volley, and you know what? That might do here. 3 goals might be a bit too much for Cairo City to come back in this one.
Aoi again. Tries to find the Kala, but this time the Cairo City defenders were alert. With the goal kick. Aoi recovering it. Bala now. It's a beautiful run on the right. That entire play was sheer quality from Dybala.
He's just having a generational game right now. Well, first half, and he's definitely trying to continue that here in the second half.
Yep.
But yeah, here's Lizard. McFoot Cakes here. Pass around this outside. Can they get one more? But Herrera will puck it away. Slack Terrace up for Sturm. Narvaez, nice little cross, and that gets blocked. And here's Dybala.
Belmont finds Belmont again.
Aoi, did he find a second one? No, but he almost assisted on this one instead. But that was a good opportunity, but he'll go for a goal kick.
Narvaez finds Sturm. Possession though. With the Paris players. Dybala now! It shoots it straight at the keeper. Means another AS Paris corner here. Bala taking it. Belmont runs towards the ball. Ultimately kicks it out of the play.
Oh, here come here, just over the hour mark here now. He's looking to cross that one in. Kenders comes way out of the goal there. Very risky, but most importantly, makes that catch there, because if he didn't, it would have been an open goal right behind him. As he's going to roll this one out towards Ultimus. Slothinson. We're seeing some good passing.
And making the interception.
As soon as I say we're seeing some good passing, yeah, as soon as you see that, there's that interception. And now it's Bradford coming down this left side. Bradford with some space, going to cross this one in. Belmont probably wishing he has one so far in this game.
Penalty.
And he might get one here with a penalty, yep.
And Belmont finally scored goal he was missing in this game. The penalty and Belmont scores.
Comfortable.
Goal of the season.
Comfortable, yeah, as expected for Belmont. He will definitely be in that race, if not already winning that golden boot, and he just puts that confidently into the corner. Nice chop there from Belmont, getting his first of the game.
and their 14th of the season. Just the 7th match day.
Belmont, definitely one of those players. I think if he was on many other teams, he would probably be in the major leagues right now. But just with how strong Sao Paulo is up top right now with Rubio, it's just a tough spot for Belmont to be able to reach onto. But he's doing his work here in the minors. And Cairo City hoping to have something a little bit to play for here.
Sinclair now finds Herrera. And they score another now. Herrera finds back. McTendy was forced to make a save there. Valiant effort from the Cairo players. Sinclair again. And Slothinson, but didn't make anything out of it here. Beautiful interception there from Samawine. Dartford tries to take the shot. Candace was there, guarding the goal. Zard taking the corner.
Another comfortable catch there for Canders, as Paris not looking to relent here, trying to see if they can continue to add. As they know, goal differential will be important for them towards the later stages of the season. As here's Dybala with it. Shifted forward, finds Bradford, and he can't find one as Ultimus gets in the way. Ultimus, one of those players I just wish was able to continue on with the league. He's doing really good.
I mean, the notes from hell are certainly interesting to read.
It was always an adventure to see what Ultimus would come up with next. It's a long one here, a lot of highlights. Bradford, McFootcakes finds Akoro. Oh! Call it, you get it.
Oh, he scores the second goal of the game, the second goal of the season, and it's Paris' 6th goal this match against Cairo City, which means after 75 minutes, folks, AS Paris 6, Cairo City 1.
Man, you get your player, they score goals. I get my player and they miss 2 penalty kicks, you know? It's just how it goes sometimes in the commentator's lifestyle. But, of course, if Paris gets one more, we do get a fun moment we can definitely call out. But Cairo City definitely don't want that to happen. As you see Sinclair with it on this right side. Gonna put it forward, Narvaez, and it's a good save there from McTendy for a corner kick.
Flex save there. Means let's see what Cairo does with the corner, but didn't make anything out of it ultimately. The corner on the other side of the field. And catching the ball easily. Bala. Finds Bradford. Dalton was there. In the shot. Oh, again now? Definitely was greedy there for their hat-trick.
Oh, they want this to happen. They want this extra one to happen. Will they get an opportunity to do so? Well, Cairo on the attack here, but McFootcakes will win it. Oh, that's a very dangerous pass. Good job there for McTendy to clear it away. Here's Lizard down the line for Bradford. Bradford still with it. There's a shot there, but Kanders makes the save.
Anders had to make a diving save there. Otherwise, could have been the 7th goal for Paris. Possession was still in with Paris. Oi. Finds Bradford, but Bradford just couldn't convert that into a goal.
Unfortunately, it looks like time is running out on them to be able to get the infamous Brazil. But they could get it here. Belmont. Nice sliding challenge there from Dello prevents that attack. As Kenderlin will probably pass it up towards Herrera, and they'll try to cut out the last few seconds on this clock.
Or, try to score another goal, but it looks like that's it. Otherwise, no. Yep.
Paris definitely adding to their goal tally. It's been a crazy few games of goals for them. Dybala, though, a perfect 10.0, but he doesn't get player of the match. Who gets player of the match?
It's Ashito Aoi's first player of the match performance in this season. I mean, after that 2 goals and solid
8 dribbles. 8 dribbles, incredible. 10.0. But I want to give a quick shout out. Look on this Cairo City stats they just covered. Beckett Sinclair, 8.0 as well. Definitely deserves a big shout out.
Sinclair was the sole shining light in Cairo, if we could say that.
No, definitely. So, all right, let's see. What do we have next, folks? 2 more games to go. It has been a long one here, folks. But we'll wait and see here. Who do we have? I think it's going to be the rematch of the Cup. Magyar, who knocked out Seoul in the Cup, will be going against Seoul once again. Seoul looking for revenge here.
And this will be their 3rd meeting, right? If I'm not wrong. Then.
Well, they had the 2 in the Cup, and then probably in the season. So maybe it might be their 4th meeting. And I think they met in preseason too. In other words, these 2 teams are sick of playing each other. So we'll see what happens here as they get ready to take the field. And the interesting pitch looks a little bit rough right now. And maybe it's the season. But it's going to be Seoul in the green, and in the purple and black is the Rapid Magyar squad, with, of course, the ever so threatening Snorlax in goal.
Disappointment, kicking things off. I was worried for a bit there. And it was just 25 seconds, and it looked like there was someone there who required medical attention, but thankfully he came out of it.
Well, luckily everything is all good as we continue here with Stamp on this left side for Rapid. Timotheus towards Doug. And that is a long shot from range, but that goes over the goal. That's a fun name as well, Disappointment. This is I like some people put in some good times, put in some good puns when they combine their names.
Girona. Oka. Ein Salazar. Snorlax.
Good save from Lax, yeah. Salazar, of course, the 1st round pick from Seoul in the draft. Going to be doing some work to hit on and going to play that cross. And that's going to take a bunch of deflections, and somehow it gets cleared away by Stamp. That one hit off of 4 or 5 bodies there.
And I was shocked that Seoul weren't able to convert that. The number of players that were crowding in Magyar's penalty box.
It's just one of those things. Too many players, not enough avenues for the ball to get through. But here's De Giron, just got named towards Player of the Season on the minor leagues announcements. Of course, they listed out some of each position's Player of the Season. So De Giron didn't make it there. Had a lot of assists, as Walker now has it. Walker. And that's a strong shot from Panda, but it's going to hit the side netting.
Again, with the ball hitting the net, I just for a second thought that it was a goal.
Yeah, you see that net move, you get excited.
Tampa now. Taspi gathers it safely. Spree, another premier goalkeeper from the season 20 class.
Unreal graphics too. Definitely
yes.
have to give a shout out for that.
Definitely.
Here's yeah, Commish is just Newson. Bunsen finds Martin, Timotheus. They chip it forward towards that left side. There's some great passing, and is he onside though? Looks like he is. Wow, Albinson with the perfect ball for Pointman, who puts it home. He stayed onside as well. That was brilliant.
And disappointment brings disappointment to the Soul fans here. Scoring the first goal for Magyar. Man, oh man. Magyar.
What a pass from Albinson.
Team from Hungary.
I thought for sure that was offside.
But the team from Hungary do like to bring in misery to the Soul players, don't they?
Well, let's see how Seoul responds here in the 31st. Staying with the ball. Lassos that over the crossbar.
Matthias now. It's Bunsen. Score money from Postwick. Sends in a through ball. No. Sends in a lofted cross, but hey, looks like it's a Soul counter attack here. Salazar now. Sends in a good cross, and Snorlax was there. What a play there from Carolina Salazar there. It definitely shows why picked them as their first round pick this draft.
The goaltending in that draft class was just so strong. You definitely had to be picking something from there. But here's De Giron. He's going to put that one in, and Lax, we were just talking about it. Another impressive save.
Means another goal corner with De Giron taking it. It again ends up in the side netting. Has been unlucky so far for Seoul because they've scored 8 shots and 3 were on target so far. Everything, every on target shot as well looks like went to the side netting with De Giron now. Another off target shot here.
The chances are putting forward. They just got to be hitting the net. But this could be interesting. Salazar, good anticipation. Finds Barr. Want to see a bit more. Shot there blocked again. And it will get cleared away. Here comes an attack the other way, though. Here's Pointman. Gonna wait for some support to help him out. As he plays it back for Lind, and nothing comes out from that.
And now. Einstein to Lasso. Bar now. They are making a string of passes. Now. It's a penalty.
Ooh, that looked like all ball. I saw all ball. Oh no. Who let this guy still take penalties?
Look, Kawasaki scores, and I will let you take the commentary now.
Absolutely. This time he makes the penalties count. His 3rd goal of the season somehow puts it past the outstretched arms of Lax. nicely composed in towards the bottom corner, forgetting those missed penalties earlier. As we go straight towards the halftime break, it is 1-1 on the scoreline.
Definitely enjoyed
Interesting half. Very interesting half. You know, it's very rare that you have both commentators, their player scoring a goal. So it's just everyone here just going to be saying it's rigged.
But you definitely enjoyed that goal, didn't you?
Oh man, the fact that he actually scored it. It's like if he missed it again, man, I don't think he was going to hear any more from the clubhouse than he already is. So this is luckily good. But here we go. Some subs will be coming in for the squads as we get ready here for this second half. There's going to be Anthony Simmons and Zoe Jenkins. Two more of the rookies coming on here for Walker and Salazar.
What do you expect of the second half now? That both the teams have
Stoll definitely going to continue leading on the XG, but Rapid Magyar are going to find a way to score a goal. That's pretty much how it's always been. The way these two teams have been playing, that's just how it's been. Asprey with a great save there, but it's always been something interesting like that.
Bunsen now in the corner duties. Bunsen again. Finds Timotheus. Timotheus scores!
Called
and
it.
It's 2-1. And it's 2-1 for Magyar now. After just 1 minute playing, after just 1 minute and 23 seconds play in the second half.
Yeah, it was a good clearance right there, but Bunsen did a good job finding Timotheus with a great second touch. I think everyone was expecting the shot on the first opportunity. He takes that extra touch, gets himself a little bit more space, and with some great power, puts it home.
Here for Seoul now. Need to make something out of it. Kawasaki now in Spain. Lead on to Panda. Was ultimately tipped out. Ilax here. Which means we'll see another Seoul corner. They are desperate to make things even here. It was a straightforward save there for Snowlights. It's a Magyar corner now. Doug taking it.
Good opportunity. Martin, though, almost got that shot through a wild, like a whole bunch of bodies there. Asprey, though, finds it and will deflect to the side for corner kick. Stain will clear to side on the first opportunity. Martin, though, looks to see if he can put this one back in. Finds Lind. Albinson. He's done some good work today. Finds Bunsen. Bunsen gonna chip this forward. Puts it home. Justin Newson always gets the goals. And his 8th of the season puts Rapid Magyar up one more against Seoul. And he always finds a way to score against these guys, and he does it again. Great chest, and it's just an interesting bounce shot. Just was tough to track, and it goes over the bouncing arm into the goal.
I mean, despite Magyar leading 3-1, if you look at the XG stats right now, Seoul are definitely leading the XG even now. And that shows the way this match has progressed so far.
It's just always how it's been the way these two teams have battled against each other. Just Rapid always just finds a way to get the job done, and they don't need to win the XG. The only thing that matters is the score line, and they're getting it done here again as they continue to try to see if they can add one more with Stamp. But a good job there by Kawasaki blocking that one for a corner kick.
Another Rapid Magyar corner here. Bunsen taking it. Asprey there. Moves forward and assertively catches the ball. Told throw in now. Is the Hiron?
Ooh, good block. I didn't even see that block come in. Good job there from Stamp.
Bar now in the corner. Finds Simmons. Back to Bar. Lofted ball. Lasso hits the post there.
Post. Lasso so close there. Great job on the cross. Just with some good power. Couldn't put it home. Seoul trying to do everything they can with 30 minutes to go. They want to see if they can pull one more back in this game. Here's Lasso. Chipping it forward for Dehiron. Dehiron looking to cross this one in. Finds a player, and again, Slack's able to make the catch. He's having a game right now, dropping a 7.6 on the score line.
Matthias now tries to find Albinson. Seoul players were alert. Looks like it's a counter attack now from Seoul with Dehiron leading it. Coming on the right hand side. Finds Bar. Kawasaki. Back to Dehiron. So to Kawasaki again to Dehiron. One touch passing here. Jenkins now. Nice to shoot to the near post, but Orlax was alert there.
Yeah, very interesting to go towards the near post on that one. Had a lot of space on the right side, but again, just a tall frame of Lax. Hard to find the avenues to get through, as there comes the corner and the header is just too high and over the goal. XG really high there for Seoul, but again, they just can't find a way to get the goals.
Still retained by the Magyar players here. Disappointment to Justinson, and it's take on.
Unbelievable.
Second goal of the game.
He does it again. That's what I love about these players. The Rapid Magyar team, you give them the opportunities and they make them count. You don't need to give them XG. Just put them in the right place. One chance. Look at that. Just gets a little bit of separation. Gets the pass. Perfect finish. Doesn't go for power. Goes for the accuracy. Just Newson into the bottom corner. He is a goal-scoring threat. And if someone's going to beat Belmont in the Golden Boot, it could very likely be him.
That was a beautiful pass there from Disappointment as well. And spotting Justinson making a run there. But here, what is it? If only if TB Bar would have steered that ball towards the goal. Now again, the possession with goal. Trying to make something out of it here. Asaki now. And Lasso.
Easy save there for Lax. Jenkins trying once again. Again, Lax having a game right now with 9 saves on the tally.
Bar now.
Here's Bar.
And it's a goal!
That's one. Okay.
It's 4-2.
First career goal.
It's 4-2. It's 4-2.
First. There you go. There's still a chance, folks. It's not over yet. Bar back for Jenkins' first goal of the career right there. Love to see it.
Seoul were doing everything correct except the final result shooting. If Seoul continue like this could be not for the ages. Win now. And Kawasaki. Kawasaki to Jenkins again now. Jenkins! Wow!
That's what we call confidence shooting. You get yourself that first goal. You think, okay, I got one. I can fire it again. Good power, but lacks with the comfortable save.
You don't know. Out again. Kawasaki. In. To Jenkins. Go through ball. And still retained by the Seoul players. Kim finds Dehiron. And Kim Hyungmin scores the third for Seoul this game. It's been 87 minutes. We still have time, folks. What a game we've had so far.
Do not click off of this one yet. You thought it was over, but finally the chances are starting to get put in. Dehiron finally gets his assists after all the crosses he's put in this game. Hyungmin stays on side. I think he lined up with Bunsen there, over there on that right side. So good job staying on side. 4-3, but Again, they still need one more.
Just 30 more seconds now. Need to put something up out of it, but India players are just holding with the ball, wasting as much time as they can with it.
No much time left, and there you go. 4-3, Rapid Magyar does it again. Seoul cannot take revenge. Great game there from Rapid Magyar as they fully converted the chances. Snorlax down to 7.8, Ali Bunsen 8.3. Great job there. Of course, shout outs to Justin Nissen 8.1, 8.2 for Pointment as well.
In Ali Bunsen with the 2 assists, winning the player of the match award for this game, but Sport 3 looks like
no, definitely take a look there. Bar dropping an 8.0, so good job there as well. But there you go. What do you expect? Wild game, and Rapid definitely picking up 3 huge points as they'll be tied now with the final 2 teams we have in our match. It'll be Athenai against Krung.
what do you expect of this game? Who do you think are the favorites?
A draw. I'm going with the draw here.
Weirdly enough, I think this is just my personal opinion, by the way. Tungtep could win this game against Athenai. No offense to Athenai, but hey, it's just my prediction before this match. One of the main reasons why I did predict this is because of the presence of a player named Dom Patterson.
Of course, Dom Patterson. Definitely one of the highlight players of the minor leagues right there. So we'll have to see if they can be a big difference in this one.
Top card now. In Caetano. Patterson now. Great play there from Patterson. Ultimately just couldn't find the back of the net.
He wanted to give you that goal he'd been asking for as Criminal with a good chance off the free kick on the other end.
Was a beautifully taken free kick, wouldn't you agree? Although, Zation now. Dathanai. Weinsteiger now. Lorenzo. And Steele. Steele now. Making a run. Sneaky there.
Good chance there. Yeah, it's a good chance. Steele with an impressive run down that side. Just kept going. Needed to find someone to pass to. Kunitsky there with a good opportunity. But Athenai putting the pressure in. They want to get this opening goal.
11 now. Or Silva. Heinz Patterson. Passes it back to Skofgard. Job.
Good play from Roger there on that left wing. The wingers are doing some good job right there. Getting some good space. Just who's going to get that final touch?
Kazmi now. Finds Caetano. Patterson now. Dispossessed easily by the Athenai player there.
Well, this one seems to be flying a little bit. We might go. Oh, here we go. We got something right before the halftime break with Steele on a corner kick. Steele going to go towards the near post. Good job there from Roger. Will clear it away as far as Schweinsteiger. Merge turn. Rivers. Rivers going to chip this forward. A lot of space here for Criminal. Criminal still going with it, and a good shot there, but Kerrigan reaches out the hands to make an impressive save.
You see the experience. Aragon defending that shot smoothly. That's what experience gets you, doesn't it?
Absolutely. No, you don't have to be the quickest or the fastest. You just need to know where to put yourself in the right position, and it's a penalty right before the halftime break. Papapoulos
Converts it!
with the upper bottom corner. No mistake.
Right before the halftime. After I make it 1-0. I mean, this definitely would affect morale of both the team going into the halftime. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. It's one of those where you rip up the notes. You have everything ready to go right before the halftime break, ready to talk with your team, and then everything just changes with that penalty kick.
You see
Take a look here towards the halftime stats. Yeah.
Right as they put the penalty. Then Isaac is just shot up. Going on to the second half then. Let's see. Which team makes subs. If either of the team make any substitutions. Indeed. Scrumtep making the substitutions. With Apostle and Matchday coming in the place of Elliot. Beautifully time tackle there by the Scrumtep player there. Silva now. Finds Caetano. Caetano now. Floated ball. And Matchday scores! Oh.
That was great job there, and I think that's Stroh's first goal in a crunked up jersey as well. He'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but a great job there from Caetano coming down that right side. Stroh with two defenders on him, out muscles both of them.
Yep. Matchday was one of the players who got substituted in. I think that definitely showing why. Manager thought
those fresh legs.
Yep. After 59 minutes of play, it's game on again. It's like it's yet another attack. Throw again. Finds Oliver. Oliver couldn't time the shot properly there. Oliver again taking a free kick. Couldn't direct it forwards. Another Scrumtep win here. Hustle now. Skarsgård. This is to the middle. Caetano going over to the flanks. Silva here. Floated ball. Stroh scores the second goal of this game.
What a substitution. Yeah, great job there from Stroh once again. Able to get on the end of that cross. Big first save by the goalkeeper, Satoshi, but just the rebound fell back towards Stroh again. And then once again, it's just a battle in the air. He wins it, and on the second effort, he puts it home.
for 60-odd minutes. It's Matchday again.
What a guy! What a player! Strauss this time sets up Roger for the goal. It's been a Krung onslaught right now. You blink, and all of a sudden that score has 3 on it. Criminal tried to clear it away, but Stroh once again wins the ball in the air, and Roger puts a nice volley off the left foot into the goal.
Sometimes people do say that a single player on the pitch can win you matches. And this time, that age-old adage is proven very easily over here by Matchday, who's having the game of their life. Fuck. Patterson. It's the Silva. Again to Matchday. And it's a hat trick for Matchday.
Are we watching the same thing over and over again? Matt Stroh, unbelievable. Just give him the ball in the air. Perfect cross there. Stroh, 2 defenders on him once again. He's just had their numbers. A 10.0 rating right now for Matt Stroh coming in. Unbelievable.
I mean, with a performance like that, Athletic players couldn't do much.
What a half. Forget about game. What a half. I think this half outdoes the Dybala first half for Paris, in my opinion.
Does definitely. I mean, Bala, he's an experienced person. He's in the minors. He's been playing with Paris for quite a few seasons here. I don't think that's the case with Matchday.
No, definitely not the case there. Gonna have to take a look on towards Stroh himself. Yeah, season 21 player, rookie. Just having one of those games. But here's Santori trying to see if he can get one back for the final whistle. But that might do it here.
All the Krungtep supporters singing Matchday's name. Rightfully so. Krungtep beat Athena FC comfortably. The goal line of 4 goals to 1. Thanks to a hat trick of goals from Matchday. The other one assisted by Matchday again. Scored by Roger.
And again, Apostle coming off the bench as well, 7.0. So some huge substitutions by the Krung, really making the difference there. And that will do it here for today. 5 insane games, Summerstood. Any final thoughts?
I mean, we've had some 5 wonderful games this match day so far. And really, the only thing which we need to check right now, the current status of the league table now.
Absolutely. So you see a little bit of movement going on. But yeah, that unfortunately will do it on the time though. So take a look here. Take a look on the portal and make sure, guys. And until next time though, we will see you guys later.